Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to rotate a video by any degrees in React Native's new architecture for Android. So first of all I will show you the output so that you will know what exactly I'm talking about. So here is the output. So I have one button called pick video. If I click on it, it opens the settings app. Now this is because I need to give it the manage external storage permission, which is a new thing in newer Android devices. For older Android devices we require read write external storage permission. Now this permission is not for picking videos from your video picker or video library. This is for saving the transformed video. Like once we rotate a video, I want to save that video to external storage as well, so that the user can use it whenever he or she feels like. So that's why I'm giving this permission. I'm asking it at the very start. So here you can see I'll go to my app, and the user will have to toggle this checkbox. Once he or she has done that, and if they go back, here you can see I'm immediately open the video picker once they have granted the permission. So currently I only have one video. If I select that particular video, what it does is that it will start playing the original video inside a video player. Now there is one bug which I want to tell you. The bug is that if I click on the video, I'm not able to see the play, pause or the seek bar button, seek bar, progress bar. The reason is it is a React Native bug. It is not a like there is no issue with my code, because when I use the same code with native Android or Flutter, it works perfectly fine. But I did figure out how to resolve that issue, but it results in some other issue which I will tell you later on once I will start showing you the code. So this is the original video. Before I click on convert, I also want to show you that I'm tracking the progress of how much conversion has been happened inside Logcat. If you want, you can send this particular progress back to React Native side as well and display a linear progress bar, just to indicate to the user that how much progress has happened. Also, once I click on convert, it depends on how big your video is. So if your video is very big, it will take a lot of time. All this transformation happens on a background thread, so you don't have to worry about it. So the first video has already stopped playing. It was a small video, 1 minute long video. I'll click on convert. Here you can see the progress bar. The first value which you see, the 1 2 2 2, that is the progress state. So here you can see the video has already, I have rotated the video by 90 degrees. So as you can see, it is playing. And the second value which you see, 8 17, that is the actual progress of how much progress or how much transformation has occurred. Now this doesn't reach till 100 because I have added a 500 milliseconds delay, but you can track it via the progress state, because the progress state at the very end becomes 0. So let's see how to do this. So first things first, you will have to open this Fabric Native module documentation as well as the Turbo module documentation, because I will be copying a lot of code from this particular thing. Here is my React Native project. First thing you have to do is search for new arc enabled. It will be present inside Gradle properties of your Android folder. You will have to make this as true for the new architecture. Also, one more thing, if I again click on pick video, here you can see now there are 2 videos. So the rotated video is also saved to my external storage. Alright, coming back to our code. So once you make this as true, now I told you, right, we require manage external storage permission for newer Android device. So this manage external storage permission is not handled in React Native permissions library, and it is neither present in permissions Android. So that's why I have to create a separate Turbo module for this. So first you will have to open this Turbo module docs. I'll be copying a lot of code. You will have to create a folder called rtnmypermission. Inside that I have created a package.json file. I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Then I have created a podspec file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs, and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only thing is, here I am checking if the Android device is above Android queue or not. If yes, then only I am calling this manage external storage permission. If it is below, then I am calling read write external storage permission, which is present inside permissions Android, and this name I have changed. Then create an Android folder. Inside that, create a build.gradle file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs, only this version has been updated. Compile HDK is 34. I have added apply plugin Kotlin Android, and I have added change this namespace, and here I have added Kotlin standard lib 1.9.22. Then create all these folders: src main, java, rt, and my permission. First create my permission package.kt. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs, so this name has been changed and this particular names has been changed. My permission module. Next, I have created my permission module.kt. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs, only this names has been changed. One extra thing is I have added an activity event listener, so I have listening for this inside the init state. So here I am overriding our method whether it is Android queue or not, and this is the code for it. And if it is yes, then we are calling this manage external storage permission. This is how we check it. If the permission is not present, so here I have created one helper method to check it. Then we are basically launching the settings app where the user has to give us a permission, and here I am calling start activity for result. And once we get that particular callback, and again I am checking if we have permission, then resolve true, otherwise resolve false. And we have to override this as well because we are extending activity event listener. So that's it on RT and my permission. Then we have to create a fabric module. So again I will be copy pasting a lot of code from this. So firstly I have created a folder called RT and my player. Inside that I have created a package.json file. Again I have copy pasted everything from the documentation, only this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Everything else remains the same. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs, only the URL prop has been changed. So once the user picks a video, I am sending this URL back to native Android side, and this name has been changed, RT and my player. Then I have created an Android folder. Inside that I have created build.gradle file, and again copied it from docs, only this number has been changed. I have added apply plugin Kotlin Android. I have added a namespace. I have added compile HDK version. Min HDK version is 24, and here I am using Kotlin standard lib 1.9.22. Then here I am using exoplayer HLS, and this UI are for playing video. This common, effect, and transformer are for applying transformation. Then here I have also added this lifecycle runtime because I want to make use of Kotlin coroutines. Then I have created src main, java, rt, and my player folder. Then I have created this my player package.kt. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Here I have added this @unstable API because this my player package references my player manager, and my player manager references this my player file. And inside my player we are using some Media3 transformer libraries which are unstable at the time of this recording, but I think by the time you watch it they will become unstable. They will become stable, sorry. Rest everything I have copied it from docs, only this name changes and this name changes. So I have created this my player manager.kt file as well. Again I have copy pasted it from docs, only this particular names changes. Okay, this. So wherever you see my player, that has been changed, this. And here we are referencing our my player file, and then I have created a URL. So this is the prop which we were sending. So once we get that particular prop, we call the init input player method from our my player file, which I will show you very shortly. Then coming back to our my player.kt file, so here as you can see, first of all you can copy paste all these imports which I have. Then this is marked as unstable, and here we are extending linear layout. We are also extending lifecycle event listener, which I will come back to in a bit. Transformer.listener, this will give us two methods, on completed and on error. On completed will be called once transformation is successful, and on error when transformation fails. And lifecycle owner because I want to make use of Kotlin coroutine. Then over here, because we are extending lifecycle owner, I have written this boilerplate code. Then this handler and progress holder will be used for tracking the progress of how much transformation has been done. Then I have created 2 exo players, 2 player views, 1 button and 1 progress bar. Here I have created 1 file name variable, playback position is 0, play when ready is true. Here I have created our transformer, and here I have created 1 file. Then I have created a local video URL variable as well. Inside init we are adding an event listener for our life cycle. We are setting layout params to our linear layout, initializing our player view. I have set the height to 500, and here as you can see I'm showing all the buttons like the play, pause, next, but even that are not getting shown. And then I am adding our input player to our view. Then I have created our button called convert, and I have added 1 click listener. I am adding it to our linear layout. Output player view is similar to input player view, only difference is it is invisible by default. And for progress bar also I have added linear layout, added layout params and added it to linear layout, and also it is invisible by default. Now I have created these 2 methods. So I was telling you the issue, right? We are not able to see any of the buttons when I click on the video, when I click on the video player. But if you call this setup layout hack over here, so just call this over here, you will be able to see it. But the other problem which is causes is that your input player which plays the original video occupies the entire width and height, even though I have given the height as 500, as you can see over here as well. And the other issue it causes is that our button overlaps on our input player, so we are not able to see our input player. I couldn't really figure it out why, but there is some relayout issue. If you are able to figure it out, do let me know in the comments. So for that, these 2 methods are there, but I am not really using it because it causes even more pain. Then this is the code for initializing our input player, which we were calling for our player manager. This is the code for initializing our output player. This is the code for releasing our player. And inside setup transformer, if the output player is already playing a video, we are first releasing it. Then we are calling transform video, and inside transform video we are first showing our progress bar. Then inside effect, as you can see, I am doing a scale and rotate transformation, and I am rotating it by 90 degrees. Here I have hard coded the 90 degrees, but just like I am sending the URL, you can also send this value as a prop and change it to whatever you feel like. So this is the important thing. Then here we are creating our transformer. Here I am creating our input media item, and then we are creating our edited media item over here. This empty mutable list is for audio, but we are not doing any audio processing, so it is empty. Then we are creating our external file, starting our transformation. Here we are tracking our progress state. So the progress state which I was told you, like 0, 1 and 2, so that is tracked over here, and the entire progress of 0 to 100 is tracked over here. And here I have added 500 milliseconds delay, that's why it didn't reach till 100. Now don't use 0, 1, 2. So 0 corresponds to this progress state not started. Similarly, if you want to check what is 1 and 2 are for, so if I click on this, here you can see 1 is for progress state waiting for availability and 2 is for progress state available. So use these names instead of hard coding or using magic numbers. Then here we are creating our external file. Then this is the code for saving file to external storage. Now this only works on API 29, and even I have copy pasted this from Stack Overflow. I don't even understand it fully, but if you want code to work on below API 29 as well, you can follow my video on how to save file to downloads directory. This code actually does not save files to downloads directory, it save it to the DCIM folder, which is the recommended practice. So you can just copy paste this code, and then we get a callback. So if transformation is success, then we are showing our output player, initializing it, saving file to external storage, displaying a toast message, and hiding our progress bar. In case of error, we are hiding both output player and progress bar and displaying a toast message. And like I told you, I was also extending lifecycle event listener, so in case of on pause and on destroy, we are releasing our player. The next thing which you will have to do is, you will have to open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and firstly run this command. So now we are doing all code generation command. Then you will have to run this particular command. then you will have to do cd dot dot, it will move you outside your React Native project. So these two commands you will have to run from the root of your React Native project. Then do cd dot dot, it will move you outside your React Native project. Then run this particular command, but instead of rnapp trim you will have to use your own project name. My project name is rnapp trim. Over here, as well as over here. Once you run it, make sure you run this command again, but instead of rnapp trim use your own project name. Then you will have to cd to the main Android folder, which is this one, and then run this command. So this will do code generation for Android. Before running now, firstly inside package.json, make sure you install this particular library as well. This will help us to pick video, and this supports new architecture. Also inside Android manifest src main, you have to write internet permission. Now internet permission, because at the end of this video I will also show you how to apply same transformation for a video which is stored on server or on a network URL. Then read write external storage is for older Android device. Newer Android device we have manage external storage permission. Now coming back to our code, so as you can see I have created this button. So firstly I have added all these three imports. Then I have created one variable useState for setting the video URI, and on click of the button we are first checking if you are above Android queue. If yes, then call manage external storage permission. Once I get the permission, I call pick video. If you are below Android queue, then I'm asking for read write external storage permission. If that is given, then I'm calling pick video. If you see pick video, once we are filtering by video, and once user selects a video, we get the video URI. We are set it to this variable, and over here once that is not equal to empty, we are displaying our RTN my player native component. So yeah, that's it. Now for playing a video which is stored on a network URL, the only change which you have to make is I have this video URL, I'll paste it over here. Okay, and if you see, okay, because this is okay, I'll refresh, save it, and now here you can see my video which is stored on a network URL is started playing. If I click on convert, it will do the conversion for me as well. But before you click on convert, if you remember, in the first output I have already given the permission. So here you can see it was rotated by 90 degrees. I have already given the external storage permission, so be careful. You either have to ask this inside use effect if you are not picking video from a video picker, if that permission is not already given. So depends on you. Otherwise you can just comment out the code where we are storing file to external storage. So this is the code for it. So now yeah, that depends on you. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.